One of the signal accomplishments of the California legislature this year was to pass a thing called, well, some people call it the weighted formula. Its official name is a lot more complicated than that. It means giving extra money to school districts with large numbers of poor and non-English speaking children, or children that are learning to speak English. But in the aftermath of that, there's been a big row over how that money will actually be spent. It will go to school districts, but what's to say that they're going to spend it on the children who need it the most? Jerry Brown vetoed a subsequent bill that would have been tightened up the requirements on how that money was to be spent. And he says it should be left to the State Board of Education, which got an earful of complaints during about a 4 or 5 hour hearing the other day. So the State Board of Education, whose president actually devised the plan in the first place, Michael Kirst, is going back to the drawing table to draw up a new plan. But meanwhile, the legislative leadership, the Democrats in fact, Jerry Brown's fellow Democrats, have sent a letter to the board saying their initial plan doesn't work very well and it has too many loopholes. It's one thing for the legislature to decide that poor children should have more money spent on their behalf. It's another thing to write the rules that satisfy all the stakeholders in the education game.